This is your friendly neighborhood ex-Muslim. On September 1st, 2020, my blog abdullahsamir.com came under cyber attack. They managed to take down my site for a couple of hours. Here's what happened. What happened was my site was DOSed. DDoS stands for Distributed Denial of Service Attack. That means my site was receiving thousands of visits per second from different locations on the internet. The attack was sent via the anonymous Tor network and originated in many different places. So it was not possible for me to know where the real attack originated or who the attacker was. In February 2018, a massive attack took down GitHub, which is a code hosting website. In 2016, they managed to shut down major sites like Airbnb, Netflix, PayPal, Visa, Amazon, and so on. One way they do this is they have a network of sleeper PCs and servers that are compromised. When they want to start the attack, they send a signal to these compromised PCs to send out thousands of these bad requests. Your own PC may be part of this network if you're not careful. If you visit shady websites, download hacked software, or engage in other risky cyber behavior, such as using Tor, aka the Onion Network, you may also be compromised without knowing it. The Tor network is a technology that bounces around requests in such a way that makes it difficult to trace. Tor is often used by criminals to trade in illegal substances and order attacks on individuals or servers, or to avoid government detection. For as little as a couple $100, you can order a cyber attack on a target website. Now keep in mind that this is completely illegal. Sending a denial of service attack is against the law and could even be considered terrorism. If you decide to engage in such activity, FBI or others may get involved. Whoever did this broke the law. Now, my blog is already optimized using caching so it can handle the normal high load, but not a targeted attack like this. What I own is a VPS, a virtual private server, so it's not beefy enough to handle a DOS attack. As I showed, even big sites can be taken down if the DOS attack is big enough. But here's how I solved the problem. This is going to be a bit technical, so bear with me. First, I added Cloudflare, but unfortunately this didn't help. The reason why is because the attack had already started and they were already directly accessing my server, whereas Cloudflare proxies the connections so that they can block bad ones. So this only prevented new visitors, but not the existing bad actors. Then I replaced the web server. This was the most important step. Going from Apache to Lightspeed allowed me to turn on anti-DOS features. Apache also has these features, but Lightspeed is a premium web server that can handle larger traffic loads more efficiently. I turned on IP limiting, and now the bad IPs got banned. I then changed my server IP address. My new IP is masked by Cloudflare, and so spammers cannot get to it directly. Even this is not enough. If the attack happens again, the blog may still go down. So I'm now working with a friend to try to get a better solution in place. I'm going to move the blog from a shared hosting to a dedicated cloud-based hosting, which is probably going to cost around $400 a year for just the one blog. I've also taken additional steps to back up all of my videos and podcasts as well as my blog. You can never be too careful when you're speaking about things like this online. The content I've created is my life work and I don't want to lose it. Those of you who are supporting me, thank you, because this can get very expensive. If you haven't already done so, please join my private mailing list so I can keep in touch in case my YouTube or Twitter gets hacked or taken down. I'll link it in the description. What can we do? First of all, no matter who you are, make sure you are following best security practices. Don't let criminals get to you. Always use two-factor authentication whenever possible. Make sure your email account is secured by SMS or by using a code-based authenticated app. Use a password manager, I recommend LastPass, that allows you to have a different password for every website. Then you just need to remember one password. Don't click on any links you don't know about. If you're on a Windows PC, run as an unprivileged user, aka a standard user, not an admin account. Some people ask me about using a VPN. If you're in a country that might be spying on you, this is an additional step you can take. If you're using public Wi-Fi hotspots, then of course it's better to do this. I personally don't do this since I don't have any issues with my ISP or government, but I might consider in the future. Also, don't go on Tor unless you really have a good reason to. If you need anonymity, use it very carefully as it's a wild west out there. The rest of us need to continue fighting the good fight. Fighting against bad ideas comes with risks. Certain groups will do anything they can to silence you. In Muslim countries, that includes vigilante violence, threatening your family, and using government-based blasphemy laws. If you're in a non-Muslim country with freedom of religion and expression, you are better off. Then they resort to cyber attacks and hacking. If you need technical help, contact me and I will assist if I can. Thanks for watching and supporting me. Join the Abdullah Samir team if you want to normalize dissent. Click join now below. This is your friendly neighborhood ex-Muslim, Abdullah Samir, signing out.